Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So if you recognize this place, this is the item receiving station for the witch farm. So this is all the items that we get out of the witch farm. I do need to get an item sorting system on here because ended up having to sort items manually and put them in a bunch of different chests over here, and it gets rather cluttered rather quickly because some of these items like spider eyes are pretty friggin' useless, and other items like sticks, there's like twice as much sticks as every other item. So I don't need that much sugar, and I really don't need that twice as many sticks. Like, sticks are really only useful in mass for like item frames, and I'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, I really only need a little bit more glowstone. Otherwise, we've gotten quite a bit of items out of this. I'm bringing back a bunch of shulker boxes full of glass bottles and spider eyes and sticks and glowstone, and there's plenty of other good stuff in there. But yeah, let's head on home real quick. I don't really have a big plan for all the glowstone. I guess I probably should have used some glowstone in this yellow brick road. That might be kind of cool to go ahead and line the edges of the yellow brick road with some glowstone. That way it stays nice and bright throughout the nighttime. But otherwise, we'll head on home and drop off a bunch of stuff. I've got a bunch of other shulker boxes here. So these are all of the shulker boxes that we've brought back from the witch farm. We've actually gotten quite a good bit of loot. Although half of it is kind of useless. All the glowstone and redstone and gunpowder, that's pretty much all we really need. We really don't need stacks on stacks of sticks and spider eyes and freaking empty bottles and stuff like that. So it's, it's interesting. I do just have a tendency to hoard stuff, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with all this stuff real quick. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I kind of moved these chests over. I actually only had to break one side of it and then move it over because these were actually trap chests because of this whole wall. So this actually connected, so I didn't have to remake the signs. I just kind of moved half of the chest. So if that makes sense, like these were double chests here in these two rows, but then I just broke this side, moved it over to this side. So then I was able to put two full chests of bottles there. So now we've got I put our gunpowder upstairs, and we've got 2 chests of sticks and 3 chests of spider eyes. So I made room for the spider eyes over here. I actually crafted up a couple chests worth of wool or a couple chests worth of string into wool. Those will come over here into the wool chest. I thought I had used a lot more of the yellow in the last one, but I guess not. I thought I was gonna have to use a bunch of that. So we've still got plenty of wool left over for future projects. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is the fact that we've got our new updates coming out soon. So today they released what they call a pre-release. So pretty much every week they've been kind of doing these what they call snapshots as the development cycle goes along. As they add new features to the game, they actually release it to the public, sort of as a testing purposes and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool to see all the progress as they add. Wait, what am I even doing? I don't even know what I'm doing with all these sticks. This sucks. So yeah, we've got the new updates coming out soon, so they're adding a bunch of stuff. So I do have a couple of goals that I want to get to here before that happens. So I was so worn out with that last project, that massive project with the whole witch farm and everything. That actually took 11 episodes. It started with like the behind the scenes of showing you guys like the thought process on wanting to build a witch farm out of that hut and not being able to, and then it ended up having a bunch of other smaller projects in the meantime, even building the entire gold farm. That was actually only to serve the purpose of building that yellow brick road right there. I don't know, I was just like, well, I guess I need to build a gold farm now if I'm gonna want to build something out of gold. So that took quite a bit of time. And so yeah, like I said, we got a bunch of sticks. I don't know what to do with it aside from building a massive amount of iron frames, and that has actually already become a problem. I don't know if you guys notice it very often, but whenever I look in the general direction of this giant map, we've actually got like 400 some entities, because each item frame and each map is an entity. So we've actually got basically the equivalent of, like, I don't know, several chests worth of items just dropped on the floor all the time, and those are constantly causing lag. So right about here, I'm dropping down to 30 frames per second, and that's totally playable. It's totally watchable. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like the old 2012 like 10 FPS YouTube videos, but we should be getting a lot better. We should be out there at 60 FPSs and stuff. So that is causing a lot of general lag. You'll notice sometimes when I'm walking around, I'll actually just like walk backwards and stuff like that, just so I don't have to look in the general direction of all these maps, because it'll suddenly drop us down to 20 FPS, and that can become a problem. So one of the things that I want to accomplish is I want to finish off this map. I'm not trying to say that I don't like this map. I love this map, and it's awesome, and I want to add even more to it, but that's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 40, 80 different freaking more entities onto this already massive entity count. So we're going to need to do it, but then I don't know what the plan is after that. You guys think I should take it down? Like, it's one of those things where it's awesome. It's awesome to have it, but god damn, to have it in the area where I do my storage, which your storage area is naturally in Minecraft going to be the place where you're always at. So I really don't know what to do with it. Can I? Ooh, here's a question. Can I use sticks as fuel? If I can use sticks as fuel, then I'm good. And I'm going to be happy if I can use sticks as fuel. Let's get some logs and some sticks. I just had this massive epiphany. That's freaking awesome. If we can use, sticks as fuel, yes. So it's going to burn it up pretty quick, like really quickly. So we're going to have like hoppers set up into it, but put a chest full of sticks, and those will constantly fill into that. Or is it just sucking out of there? Okay, that's why. And obviously there's no actual burnables in there. So let me get some dark oak. Actually, no, let's not use dark oak. Let's use regular oak. And let's put that in. Did we grab the regular oak? I thought it. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see it in my hotbar there. So yeah, that'll start cooking. Those will start cooking. And cool. That's freaking awesome that we have a use for all those sticks. Because I was starting to think that was going to be a little bit ridiculous to have twice as many sticks as all the other drops that are coming out of the witch farm. But actually, if those are burnable and consumable, that's going to be the perfect fuel. I might even bring these down here into the XP farm, because I know that this definitely runs low on fuel occasionally. So what is that? Oh, did I just like run out of space here? What's going on? Why are those in? Those are totally in the wrong spot. So yeah, we'll add those to the fuel pile, and yeah, awesome. Oh crap! So I was just going to craft up some rockets, and then I was like, wait a second, maybe I've got some rockets already crafted, and I sure do have some rockets already crafted, but I've also got, holy crap, several chests left in here that I haven't emptied out. So I've got quite a bit of fuel left over from the, we're going to have to go put that down here, because I'm not going to have enough, god damn it. I'm not going to have enough space up there to put all these sticks into that little hopper array there. So we'll put 5 chests worth of sticks over here. This is ridiculous. So we'll just get this into this, and yeah. Okay, so I was coming over here to craft some more rockets, so that I have plenty of rockets to go on a little bit of a flight. I brought some extra paper, so we'll drop that off in the little chest. And yeah, one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to finish off this map. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this top item frame. Where's that at? Let's see if we can grab that there. So I need to find this map and go 1 to the left and then down by 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so let me also grab a bunch of maps here. We'll save our item frames for later. This is our trusty boat. Actually gonna bring these flight duration 2s also, because that might actually help me travel a little bit slower. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I'm trying to bust out all those maps, it's actually a little better to fly slower. I know that doesn't make sense, but yeah. So we've got that. Might need a little bit more food. I think we've got plenty of food in here, so we can just grab a hold of that. And yeah, that should be good. So yeah, I wanted to mention that we've got our new update coming out, and that was one of the things that kind of re-sparked my interest in restarting this world, is when we had the 1.11 update. So now that 1.12 update is coming out soon, I'm definitely excited to see what they've got coming out. Like, obviously we've already seen what they've got, but I haven't actually been able to play it firsthand. I've seen a few people that have been playing on a snapshot that have been enjoying the concrete and stuff like that, so I've got some good plans on what to do with all of that. So yeah, it should be interesting. There is a bunch more changes that they're making, like to the recipes, and they're actually taking away achievements, which is one of the most confusing things to me, mostly because of the fact that Mojang was bought by Microsoft, and to me Microsoft is like the godfathers of the achievement system. You know, it was the Xbox 360 system that really, like, you know, I don't know, was the godfather of the achievement system, just because, oh yeah, I forgot I can do the second hand, so I still don't know exactly where I'm at. I still haven't found myself on this map, so I really hope I don't get lost, or I hope I'm not too far north too. But so one of the things that I freaking actually kind of thought that, hey, I thought I would get when I would come into some of these other biomes and stuff like that. I need to make sure I remember which way is which, but I thought when I would get into some of these other biomes like this one, this is a different kind of biome. So I'm going to grab this Silk Touch, and I'm going to grab this Podzol. Podzol is like, I don't know, I'm getting weird block lag too. That's kind of strange. But yeah, Podzol is like, yeah, what is with the block lag? Doesn't normally happen on single player. But yeah, Podzol is similar to grass, and it's more similar to what is it, mycelium, in that it grows similar to grass. And yeah, but yeah, I figured once I got to some of these other biomes, I would start getting that achievement. There's a couple more achievements that I still have yet to get, and one of those is actually discovering all biomes. And it's not necessarily every biome, it's just like 18 biomes or something like that. So I am headed south again, so I am feeling like I am lost. I am not. I'm supposed to see a frickin' like a dot on this map of where I am at in relation to this map. You know what I mean? Let me exit and see if that'll help anything. Nope, I'm still not seeing where I am at on this map, and that is frustrating, because this is all I brought, was this one map, and I was hoping that eventually I would, once I got closer to it, that I would find myself. But gosh, this sucks. I guess I didn't even bring a compass or nothing to find my way back home. That's kind of crazy. There's like two villages right next to each other. And that's a big village too. Should we stop and see what's in that chest? Let's fly into that guy's chest. Nice. Obsidian. Nothing useful. So we're headed that way. Whoa. Okay, so, still not seeing myself on my map. Alright, I think it's time to head home. Actually, wait a second. Do I have any of these acacia trees? I think that's a new strain too. Maybe we should go ahead and grab some acacia. Try and grab a... There we go. We got at least one friggin' sapling there. So we'll just punch out some... Actually, let me drop down my ender chest and grab an axe. And we'll grab this via axe. Alright, so I'm gonna stand here and chop down a couple of trees and wait for their saplings to pop, and then I'm gonna head home. Okay, so I got 10, 11 saplings, 12 saplings now, so I feel like that's gotta be enough to start a forest once I do get back some. So let me check, headed back east. Yes, sir. I'll just jump off this cliff right here. I'm still not seeing myself on this map, which sucks so bad. I don't know what to do about that. Plus, we've already hit 2 new biomes that we should have popped an achievement. I was hoping that we were closer than that. Okay, that's a good sign right there. Those little cliff edges there. That means yes. Yes, we're right there. I always know when I see these like chunk border edges and stuff like that we're getting into the old world of our survival area. So, that really sucks that I never actually found where this is supposed to be at. I'm gonna have to actually like read my map and figure out where that's gonna connect to. But, yep, we can add our acacia saplings to the mix, and we'll end up farming those here too. Awesome. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I can't exactly just like follow the land or anything like that. I guess what I need to do is, find those chunk borders and then cross the ocean to the white area and then fly north. I wonder if I could get a full-size map of that area, and then I would be able to figure... Ooh, I wonder if I took like one of these here, because I know I gotta go... Okay, from here... Actually, I don't even have that filled in yet, fudge. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and drop off the podzol. And go ahead and go for another flight. Let's get our flight duration 4s on. Let's get into a bed, and then we'll go on another flight. Okay, so if we find where those chunk borders ended, then we're going to cross the ocean from there into the winter biome and then head straight north. So this really isn't near that far away. We went so far hitting all those other biomes. Okay, see, now I got that dot there on the bottom corner. You guys see that? Right here. Right here. So this is... We need to go one to the side of it, which would be right here. And then head straight south. So then one there. Let me grab that. I need to figure out like a little bit better system here for this maybe. We'll get... we'll use flight duration 2s. We'll use the maps. There's this one. This is our new one. So this, the one that we're holding is... Yeah, actually we're not even full. We gotta fill that one up here. Let's head back north just a little bit and make sure that one is fully filled in there in that top left corner there. Okay, so now that that's filled in, so let me organize. This one is here, and this will be our first top one, and then this will be one to the south. Let's get that in our other hand. I should have brought a speed potion, but I guess I'm just going to end up flying. Let's jump out here. Okay, so very carefully, one here, swap hands, and then fly very carefully, very slowly to the south. One there. No, that. Swap hands. Oops, we gotta head back north. Ooh, this is tough. This is just weird to organize. So then we're gonna swap hands again. And then let's fly a little bit. And then one there. We'll swap hands. And one there. And we'll swap hands again. And I think from there I gotta go west. Actually, let's land right here and we'll get this figured out. So we had this one was our top one. That was 218, 219, 220. We had to do 5, so 221. So actually, let's keep them horizontally in angle. But so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We probably did one too many. I guess I'm a little bit confused. Maybe this is where I would head back home and try and get myself a little bit more orientated here. So anyways, I guess you guys kind of understand the process. It's definitely a little bit tedious, and it's like, I don't know, I gotta get the order of things down as far as swapping hands and which way to do it. But gosh, there's some really cool land right here actually. These like floating islands and stuff. I've always thought that like the amplified type terrain is really cool. It's definitely cool to fly around in. So anyways, I am going to head back east and head home and get these maps plugged onto the guy. Ooh, okay, so I recognize that thing. I got thoroughly lost. I recognize this thing because that's how I found, like, my ice farm over there. So, I recognize that from that episode. But, yeah, I got thoroughly lost on the way home. That's ridiculous. I'm literally making maps and I can't find my way. Okay, so first one was there, second one was there, third one was there, then that one, and this, and there. So let's see if that fits the puzzle. So we gotta get that one there. Let's go get those other item frames. And yeah. So we'll see if this fits the puzzle. This thing is just like a giant freaking puzzle that I've put together that looks like the world. But yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, looks like I think we might have done it right, actually. No. Well, no. Because we did that one, and then this one was to the east. So these are both useless maps. So I am probably going to go ahead and cut the episode from here and do a little bit more adventuring in between episodes. I'll probably keep her rolling just in case I do run into that achievement or anything like that, but this gets a little bit complicated trying to figure out exactly where I'm at, so I'm probably just going to do my flying and stuff in a little bit of peace and quiet without having to talk to you guys and use 3 different parts of my brain on several different topics. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know. I will be back again next time with a little bit of an update. If I don't get that achievement, well, then I've got one more option down here in the corner that is a little tiny little pink island that's not really on the map. So a little bit of a secret down there. So if you guys are looking forward to that, give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments section. I'll see you guys next time.